Alright, hello everybody, Nerd in Texoma back with another video. Today I will be talking about I guess you'd say it's a custom, because while I didn't repaint or remold the figure, I took parts off of one and put them onto this one because I think they were a better color match. Not an exact color match, but pretty darn close, and it's actually, not necessarily modified again, but it's a modified vehicle mode. It's not exactly as it's supposed to be. What I'm talking about today is the Transformers Seeker Jet Generation 2 Ramjet. You'll see he's at purple and kind of teal greenish color that's on these parts on the wings here. Now, I bought a junker Transformers the movie cartoon accurate colored Walmart reissue Starscream that these fins came off of, because if you look at Ramjet, you'll see he's actually supposed to have his vertical stabilizer jet wings. They're actually supposed to be on the main wing and peg into that slot right there. But being that it's a smaller part, and this figure was released in the 90s, yeah, smaller parts get to be more expensive. You can find the jet itself, the body of it, for relatively cheap. The wings generally can cost, the main wings can cost anywhere between $5 and $25 a piece. Lots of little accessories on these G1, G2 jets get lost easily, such as the missile launchers. Now this one, when I got him, when I bought him, he did have both of them. I took that one off, I took both of them off to transform him, and I misplaced that one, so yeesh. But like I say, I got that Walmart Starscream for these vertical fins, and because he didn't have any fists. So in robot mode he had just stumpy arms that had no hands. And I thought, it would be kind of unique that, yes, this is not the correct fin for the character, but I thought he would look pretty cool as a jet with those fins. So it's mine. I'm the one that has to like it. I do. Now, when I actually got that Junker Starscream in, I was looking at the kind of teal green color that is natural for Ramjet, and the very light blue that the cartoon colors Starscream is. And notice that they were very similar, because I was originally going to paint these upright fins black, kind of like on his main wings there, to kind of blend in. And the same thing I was going to paint, the fists black, so it'd kind of blend in on robot mode. It still would have been, a custom, my interpretation of the figure. But I thought, hey, and I actually got that blue parts in. It's like, hey, that's close enough to the original teal colors. It wouldn't be too jarring if I mixed, light blue, some of the teal parts, the original parts as accents, and then, he's got his original black wings and purple body. And I went ahead and swapped out most of the light blue parts off of Starscream onto Ramjet here to make him look more complete and whole. Now, on Ramjet, he's got the thruster engines back here. These are original teal colored. Of course, these parts on the wings that are supposed to hold the uprights are the original teal colors. And the fin or the exhaust on his legs are the original teal colors. All the other colors, all the other parts, I've swapped out off of that Starscream being blue parts, and I've put them on Ramjet, and I think the figure still works as it is. Now, Ramjet is one of those that is considered or known as a cone head. That's a special subset of the Seeker jets that, instead of transforming it by flipping the cone down, you just leave it up. Normally, Transformer Seeker jets would transform by flipping that down like that, but Ramjet is a cone head. And I also went ahead and switched out the internal there to get the painted face off of that reissue Starscream and put him on the Ramjet, because originally in G1 and G2 it was just molded in black, so you couldn't see any details. You couldn't see eyes or the face unless you got real close to it and could see them molded in the black. On the reissues that Walmart's doing right now, or has done for the Seekers, they painted the face. Now again, you'll see, that teal-ish color here, the blue feet, the blue fists. That was normally a teal-ish color, but I replaced it with the blue on Starscream. He's still missing a couple of pieces, I know I've got the other launcher here, but he's missing the missiles. He's missing his landing gear for jet mode. But I think this passes for a complete figure. Like I say, it's my custom. Ultimately, it has to make me happy because I spent my money on it. I didn't do it as a commission or a custom for anybody else. Hey, I like it. I like the way it turned out. Relatively inexpensive. I I am thinking about cutting off these little pegs on the bottom of the fists here, because the reissue Starscream comes with a Megatron in gun mode. They have to pull off the shoulder stock extension, pegs in on the bottom, and the gun pegs into the hole on the top. Ramjet doesn't have that. I like the hole on the top because it's the 5mm port that everything uses these days, so you can plug in extra weaponry on there, but there's just no reason for that to stick off the bottom. So I might cut that off later on. I don't know. Might leave it alone. Who knows? But yeah, the other custom thing I did to make this my own figure is, of course, I added on the Generation 2 Decepticon symbols on the tail fins there. But yeah, Generation 2 Ramjet figure, customized. Pretty darn cool. If you have, you know, old Generation 1 or Generation 2 Jet figures and you need some parts for them, you can find those Walmart reissues for pretty cheap of Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp. If you can find them for pretty cheap, grab them, because the parts fit the originals. So you can easily swap out whatever you need for that. Alright, y'all. Take it easy. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.